The Frankfurt Auto Show is home court for German automakers, so the big three always put up a flashy show. But IAA is not a strictly German affair. Everyone wants to make a good impression in Europe's biggest market, and 2017 is no exception. With a cloud of diesel fumes still hanging over the industry, car makers are eager to show that they've cleaned up their act, so EVs were out in force, and in this video we've rounded up some of the coolest. From daily drivers to futuristic concepts, these are the most exciting electric cars from Frankfurt 2017. It wasn't a world premiere, but the refined version of Volkswagen's electric crossover was a sight to behold. With its neon accents and sleek lines, the ID. Cross 2 screams electric concept, but this car is actually pretty close to the production version that will roll off the assembly line in 2020. The refreshed model looks stunning in red, and the interior is just as impressive. A whole range of sensors can be found around the vehicle, and eventually you will be able to fold in the steering wheel and let the Cross drive itself. 300 horsepower coming from two electric motors are ready to take this car screaming into the future, while you sit back and relax. Now, not everyone wants an SUV, despite what market figures might tell you. Hatchbacks have a strong following in Europe, and Mercedes-Benz has the electric hatchback to feed that demand. The EQA is still a concept, but like the ID. Cross, it's a fairly realistic one. The EV features a stealthy two-tone paint job that blends the hood, the windshield, and the roof into a continuous surface. Blue neon lights up the slits on the side, and the grille has been replaced by an animated OLED display. The EQA can hit 60 miles per hour in less than 5 seconds, thanks to two twin motors that output 268 horsepower. And when you run out of juice, fast charging or wireless charging will get you back up to speed in no time. Technology might rob us of the pleasure of driving cars in the future, but that doesn't mean that self-driving cars need to be boring. Audi thinks the cars of tomorrow will still look stunning, and the Icon is the embodiment of that vision. The Icon is absolutely huge. It's even bigger than the Audi A8 at 5.4 meters in length, and it features massive 26-inch wheels that somehow manage to not look completely ridiculous. The Icon is all about comfort. The opulent seats can be moved around and swiveled, and a beautiful console goes right around the interior of the vehicle. There's a bunch of AI features, projectors instead of headlights, a voice assistant, and even a built-in drone that will light your way at night. In some ways, Honda actually stole the limelight with the cute little urban EV concept. Sure, it might look like a toy besides some other cars in this video, but we think this electric concept is really endearing. The urban EV is a throwback to the original Honda Civic, if you can remember that one, with traces of the Golf Mark I and Peugeot 205 thrown in. Despite its diminutive proportions, up to 4 people can fit inside, enjoying a contemporary design dominated by natural wood and fabrics. The front of the car can display messages for other drivers, and the backlit Honda logo is the telltale sign that the vehicle is fully electric. Best of all, a production version of the urban EV could hit the streets of Europe in just 2 years. Sporty sedans are the main pillar of BMW's business, so you know that the car maker is serious about EVs when it introduces a fully electric sports sedan concept. The iVision Dynamics blends minimalism with signature BMW elements like the kidney-shaped grille and the freestanding headlights. Joining the i3 and the i8, the concept will eventually evolve into the mass-market seller in the i series. BMW claims autonomy of up to 600 km and a top speed of 200 km per hour. Acceleration is extremely respectable as well, 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds. When it runs off the assembly line starting in 2021, this car will give the Model S a real run for its money. Thunderpower showed off its new electric SUV concept at Frankfurt in what could be interpreted as a daring attempt to show the Germans how it's done. Despite the thunderous name, this concept actually looks pretty polished and mild. The car was designed in Italy, and we think that shows in its smooth lines and luxurious design. The front grille is almost hypnotic, while the interior is dominated by a modern all-glass console and white leather seats. Thunderpower was cagey about specifics, but its electric SUV could hit more than 600 km in range in the top configuration. We'll find out for sure in as little as 2 years, when the concept is supposed to hit production. For Renault, it wasn't enough to come up with an electric connected vehicle that looks out of this world. The French company really wanted to stand out. Enter Symbiose, a concept that essentially turns the car into an extra room in your house. On the outside, the Symbiose looks stunning thanks to the copper paintwork, the illuminated front grille, and the crystal fin on the top. On the inside, you get acres of fine textiles, wood, and even marble. Renault really wants you to feel at home in the car, and seeing how big this thing is, they might be onto something. Symbiose can also tap into your home's power network to act as a battery on wheels, and when it's time to hit the road, the car can hit 60 miles per hour in less than 6 seconds, with a range of almost 500 kilometers. From the realistic to the outlandish, the likely to the unbelievable, Frankfurt 2017 had it all. Let us know what your favourite EV was in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Hit that like button and notification bell, follow us on social media, and visit Dgit.com as we bring you more of tomorrow's technology today.